Welcome to the MYNF podcast, bitches. It's your host, Chairman Teflon Don, back at your service. How y'all doing? I missed y'all. How y'all doing? Y'all alright? Y'all good? You know what I'm saying? Y'all feeling sexy? You know? I don't know why I'm smiling this much, but it's okay, because who doesn't want to smile this much? I don't want to frown. That's how you fuck around and get wrinkles. I've worked hard for this face. Okay? I went to the dermatologist and the lady was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Oh no, help me." Damn, right, don't judge me. But no, I'm just kidding. She was very helpful and everything like that. But what's going on, y'all? And you know, usually I just be wanting to get into it, but I just want to talk to y'all real quick. Like, what's going on? Like, what's up? How's your family? How y'all doing? Go ahead and put it in the comments. You know what I'm saying? It's a great Sunday. The sun is out. The sun will come out tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I am just like happy. Okay. My topics you know what's funny? I've only made 3 topics, right? But I have 2 more that I would like to talk about also. We're going to wing it today with those last 2 topics. But, you know, I got the 2. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get that. So, yeah. Yeah. Let's get to it. The first topic I wanted to talk about was, it's called aesthetics or try hard. And when it comes to aesthetics, I am a person who also likes aesthetics. I like for things to look good. You know what I'm saying? Let me put them, yeah. I like for things to look good. You know what I'm saying? I like for things to, just look good. Y'all, I like the fancy stuff. I like the bourgeois. Como se dice? Taste. You know what I'm saying? I like going somewhere and they know my name and treat me a certain way. Yes, treat this queen accordingly. You know what I'm saying? I like the aesthetics. I like the pictures with the background and the beach. You know what I'm saying, and all that. Like, I love things like that. I love things like that. I'm an aesthetics girl too. You know what I'm saying? I'm really into stuff like that. Like, you know how on TikTok or Instagram they have those things where it's like an 80s or 90s 70s aesthetics when it comes to like the houses and what people wore and stuff like that. That's what like aesthetics means. It's like, you know, your background and how it looks and everything like that. So I like things like that, you know. Like, let's say you go out to dinner and you're fixing your plate and stuff because you want the aesthetic of it to look good. I like things like that. You know what I'm saying? I like to look at pictures and people who put on for things at that manner and do good while doing it. Hold on, let me fix my little screen. There we go. So yes, I like things like that. Now, a try hard is like more personality wise. Like, it don't take all that to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, I was laughing because K Hood had tears in my eyes when she was like, "Bitch, we know you trying to show your booty, girl. We know you trying to show the boobs and you trying to show the booty. Like, granted, but like, it's the way you trying to do it. You're like, oh my God, I'm trying to show this product. I'm like, girl, ain't no product back there but the one on your posterior area. You talking about which product you talking about? The titties or the booty? Cause sister, but I tell you one thing though, them girls be selling that product because people come there to look, and I'm kind of one of them. I ain't scary. I am one of them because I be like, it look nice. It look good. I mean, aesthetics. You know what I'm saying? Like, it look good. I like it. And then it's like, what I mean by try hard is like, it, like them. I'm not gonna say their names because they don't get no play over here. tryhards. I haven't really seen too many tryhards lately. Like tryhards were like kind of like a thing of like 2020 and back. After like 2021 and up, everybody was like, don't do that. It's not cute anymore. It's not a thing. Let's stop. Be yourself. Be yourself. Be yourself. Be yourself. You don't have to try to be someone you're not. You don't have to try to... Bro, that's not even your personality. That's not even how you talk. It's not how you do anything. And now all of a sudden, this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I can understand if you're trying... There's a thing with, okay, somebody is trying a new brand, a new way to put their brand on or whatever the case may be, or sell someone's brand or whatever. Cool. When you start losing yourself and it looks like you're trying too hard, it's kind of giving like, this is cringy and I'm about to turn. You know what I'm saying? Be yourself. You don't got to do all of that. You know what I'm saying? Shoot. Your authentic self is more better when presenting yourself, your business, other people's business, where you go out in the world, whether that to be in the country you're in or traveling out the country. Be yourself. It costs $0 to be yourself, but it costs the whole entire planet plus yours to be somebody else. I'm just not understanding. Being yourself is just priceless, you know? So let's focus on being ourselves, you know what I'm saying? And if you would like aesthetics, because aesthetics is different from like not being yourself. But then the downside to aesthetics is this, like, is that what everything is about? Like aesthetics to you? Because honestly and truly, this is real life. And real life also has its aesthetics too. And sometimes they're not pretty. You know what I'm saying? So we have to start getting in touch with reality and, you know, just start being more authentic. I talk about authenticity all the time. You can go back on my recent videos and see that I'm really big on authenticity because it's you. It's your DNA code. I keep hitting the mic. I'm sorry if y'all are hearing that. It's your DNA code. You need to be, you know, prepared for the world in your authentic self. Do not go out into the world and be like, oh, this is me. No, it's not you. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean is you can change and grow for the better as far as knowledge and the changing in your behavior also. Yes, I agree with that. But then there's like, you know, it's like, oh, you really went and switched up. I ain't mad at it. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, let's all just be ourselves. And, you know, because I don't want to be like nobody else. And I talk about this all the time. Like, I don't care how much money somebody has. I don't care the cars, the girls, the houses, the connections. That is for you. That's for you. When you see the next person with those things or not without those things, that's not your life. It's not. Allah didn't give you those blessings yet. And the blessings he's going to give you will never look like somebody else's. It may have similarities, but as far as situations, it will never be the same. Ever. You are an individual. We're going to come together as a people, but remember, you are an individual. You work on yourself and you bring positivity to yourself. You can bring more positive people towards you and more positivity in your life. You have to knock away the negativity. You have to cut the people off who are not on that positive vibe. You just have to. Because when I decided that I'm not going to be around certain people anymore. I don't even want handshakes. I don't want no hellos. I don't want no, oh, how you doing? Come hang out. Hell no. Nah. Triggers. People and things can be triggers. And what I've learned is I'm going to stay away from them triggers. And if I am to get triggered, I know now how to deal with those triggers. in a more mature way. And everybody is not perfect. You know what I'm saying? I'm not perfect neither. Everybody not perfect. But what you need to do is learn how to center yourself. And then you'll get the authenticity, which makes perfect aesthetics. You see what I mean? You see where this is going? Huh? Your gears are flowing, people? Let your gears flow, you know? And then you won't look like a tryhard because it's in you, not on you. You know what I'm saying? You can see a lot of people out in this world who are making content, and it's like, I can tell it's on you, bro. It's not in you, it's on you. You know what I'm saying? So yes, be yourself, people. Be yourself. We're moving on to the next topic, and let me tell you, the topic I just got done speaking about will fall right into this one. This topic is called Weirdos Are At It Again. Y'all, before Kendrick came out with his diss against Drake, and I don't even call it a diss, it's what everybody knew but decided to ignore until Kendrick spiked it up a notch and was like, fuck y'all and all of you who hang with this man, because you know what he is and you still want to find excuses or, you know, want to be surrounded by somebody of that, be, you know, that you just want to be surrounded by somebody like that, and it's just not cool. I've been called it out. I used to be a huge Drake fan. Like, you used to never tell me nothing about it. I'm talking about from mixtape Drake to when he had his first album. Excuse me, y'all. Woo. So, I want to say I started to not like him after what album came out? Girl, I don't even like this man to the point I don't even remember the names of his albums like that anymore, because it's like that man done irritated me to the utmost. I've been done with him in 2016, literally. Over it. Not 2016. I want to say like 17, 18. It was a wrap. Yeah. Anyway, it's just you know. All I'm saying to make up for the point I was gonna say, because I kind of got off track. What Kendrick said, all he did was confirm my suspicions and also just solidify the type of man he is. And simple as that. That he's very much a weirdo, and his consent with women seems a little non-existent. And I say that because why are you on a Bobby Althoff, if that's how you say her last name? Now, Bobby Althoff and Drake were having an interview. You know how shorty get, the little white girl, right? She interviews rappers, and I've mostly seen her interview artists. They're on a bed. It's like dark as hell, right? Because I didn't know. And then what? Okay, let me explain. This man, I didn't watch the whole interview because, like, no, I'm gonna be very honest. I've seen all that I needed to see. With that, I want to say that 2-minute clip that I watched on Twitter, like, I'm not gonna go and watch the full thing if that's what the hell was going on within 2 minutes. Absolutely not. I was very uncomfortable actually for her, because he's gonna ask her, oh, what would your superhero name be? And she didn't say anything. She was trying to kind of figure it out. And this nigga goes to proceed and say, a BBC warrior. Let's unpack that. Why is the first thing on your mind when you're asking her what her superhero name would be, you're saying BBC warrior? Sir, why is BBC on your mind? That's the first superhero name that came to your mind? You thought that was gonna like make her like, oh my god, no. Like, no, no. You're weird. You're very weird and you're out of line. You're out of line. I don't know if he can be stopped. Shout out my girl Kat, because then this nigga proceeds, well, she proceeds to say she's not comfortable with that. Literally. Like, it showed on her face, and she said, like, the fuck are you doing? He proceeds to find it funny, laugh, and then says it again. If shit couldn't get any worse, it fucking did. This man reached over and tried to kiss her. Guard, call the folk. Sir, what this nigga said? I was like, oh, hey. I clicked out the video. I was like, yo, I'm sorry for her because, like, okay, you don't have to enjoy that lady's content or whatever the case may be, but what I do not enjoy is watching a woman feel uncomfortable on camera. You know what I'm saying? That's just not cool. I'm not with all of that at all, and under no circumstances, because me personally, I'd have to stab that boy. I'm sorry. And then I seen people were in the comments talking about, well, she has a bed setting and blah blah blah, and basically, you know, trying to imply that's what she wanted. I'm like, I don't give a fuck where she was doing that interview and how she was dressed during. I don't care. If she said that she was feeling uncomfortable by the things that you were saying and you lean in to kiss her and it's like sir, no. Why would you even think to lean in and kiss her after she told you she was uncomfortable and she didn't find your joke funny? You know what I'm saying? Nothing is funny about those things. So, you know, it was just very weird. Then I seen another clip of the interview. I guess he was like, he asked her, do people think of her as a whore? And I was like, what? Is this your way to try to get into her pants? This is not it. Nobody cares that you're Drake, dude. Especially after your last hurrah that you lost. LOST. You lost. And you went to the fucking courts about it. And you think that you can just get ass? I mean, you do have the money to pay for it, but like, free ass? I don't think that's a thing for you anymore. I don't even ever think that was a thing for you. That interview right there showed me, oh, okay. This is why those celebrity women that you were hitting thought you were cute, but then once you started to talk and open your mouth, it gave, oh, this nigga is weird. He's a creep. Also, he's a fucking dweeb, too. Like, it's okay to not, like, be hood and, like, from the hood. Not everybody from the hood has that hood attitude too either. Excuse me. Like, we have the smartest of the smartest coming out from the hood too. The hood actually protect those kids or those adults and tell them, yeah, go ahead and do your business. You gotta get the hell up out of here. You know what I'm saying? like, I'm just trying it's just very weird. Very weird. This just confirmed it, and people in the comments like, Drake, you're making it hard to defend you. I'm like, the fact that you were even defending that man in any circumstance was insane work anyway, when there's pounds of proof of him being a fucking weirdo towards women. And men also. But I digress. We're still on the same topic, but we're switching it to a different rapper now. And I would have never thought in a million years Thug would go out like this. Y'all, I mean, he's calling Glorilla, he called Glorilla ugly. Come to find out, you asking this fucking woman what color her eyes are? Why are you so concerned if she's ugly? Then you saying that to your girl Mariah on the phone, who's just as messy as his ass. Cause if your friend, if okay, I'm sorry, my woman couldn't talk about my homie like that in that capacity, and me telling her not to chill. Cause bitch, your friend's about to be up on that chopping block too. Like, she did nothing to defend her homegirl. Because that, I'm doing quotation marks, because it's like, bitch, obviously you don't fuck with her like that if you're going to continuously let your man down talk a friend of yours on a prison cell phone. Bitch, y'all wasn't on nobody's iPhone. Prison phone, right? And not say anything, not a chill, not, nah, babe, you know what I'm saying? You didn't even defend her and say, no, my bitch look good, you know what I'm saying? Stop playing. This bitch even went to try to egg the shit on and say, they say she look like Rihanna, right? I'm like, just for you to fuck around and Rihanna FaceTime her and they having a key about y'all, bitch. The fuck is you talking about? Like, way to stop your bag. Way to fuck up your image. Way to have to do this PR shit because now you got to explain for him and you. You know what I'm saying? Like, not only has he been on this jail phone talking about Glorilla, it's Drake, it's Future, it's Andre 3000, which is just fucking weird because it's like, why is that man even in your mouth? Like, fuck off his nuts. And talking about P, done talked about Baby, done talked about Quavo. I'm talking about, it goes down a rabbit hole with that man. That man had time to talk on the phone. Do you hear me? Cause yeah, jail niggas talk on the phone and all that shit, cause it ain't shit to do in there. I understand, but it's like the things that you are saying on the phone as if these aren't federally recorded messages are insane. Like, in prison, you can't even write notes how you would write notes if you were free, because the COs are gonna pop it open and look and see what you're like. It's like that in jail, to the point where you write a note, pass it to the nigga who got it, he better not get caught with that shit. You damn near gotta swallow and shit that damn note out, because them damn people will tear up your damn bunk and try to look for any and everything. You can't even write and say, oh, I got a girl in here, because niggas will use that in leverage. Your family is leverage when you're in prison. Jail, it don't matter. Them people will use anything against you, bro. So for you who has been well within, you, boy, you've been locked up before. Like, I don't know why you trying to act like you don't know. And if you do know and you act like because you him, whatever the fuck that's supposed to mean nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, no, what are you doing? Then recently I just seen that he went on Big Bank, I said Big Bank. Bank shit, right? And it's, you know what? I didn't watch it. I'm not watching that. Because because I've seen it, it was almost like people were reacting to it like on their live and like playing it and shit. So when I'm scrolling on TikTok and I get a live thing, you know, the lives come up and you can tap it and join the live, or you just scroll. I didn't join the live, but you know, you can still watch it a little bit before it actually just puts you in the live. And I watched it and I was like, what the fuck is he talking about? Like, you're here to try to make sense of why you said what you said. And everybody, even Bank, looking at bro like, what the fuck is you talking about? What, man? Watch out. That's how I feel. Because everybody like, watch out, watch out, watch out. I'm like, y'all are very new to Atlanta. Yeah, y'all new as hell. I've been down here since 2009. Watch Out is so old. Watch Out was here when I got here. 2009. I watched all of them rich kids. I was here for all of that. Literally, I was here for the Rich Kids era. I was here for the Travis Porter era. I was here when Walker was outside making the booty shaking music. I was here when Gucci was fat. I was here when Thug had goals in his mouth and his teeth was fucked up. I'm talking about that one little dread hanging off the side. I was here when he had blonde in his head. I was here for all of that. So for you to try to sit in nigga faces and try to make sense of the bullshit that you on is corny to me. It really is. Because there's ways to handle that. Like, okay, you got a problem with them niggas, you not rocking with it or whatever the case may be. Cool. You being on this internet and going the way that you went, ain't it? You want some little girl shit. And there's on the phone talking with your girl, and then it's like, oh, not this nigga being the real A. Like, all right, gossip girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, my nigga. And then I'm not even gonna bring up the gun and shit because I'm just not. We all know what the fuck that is. That's nothing but pure jealousy, and whatever the fuck you mad about Gunna about, it's wrong. Oh, he took the plea deal. Who took the plea deal? All of y'all took the plea deal. What fuck is you talking about? You took a plea while the rest of them niggas besides you got off. They didn't have to take a plea. Shannon is starting a whole family right now. He ain't even here in Georgia. Oh, a little side note, because y'all was talking shit about Shannon and the lawyer getting together. I think I pray I'm not wrong, y'all, and if I'm wrong, please correct me. I think her name is Keisha. Y'all, let me tell you something. She has a degree, she's a lawyer, whatever the case may be. Cool. This is a man ready to change his life. You know what I'm saying? And I think even before he got locked up, bro wasn't even really into all of that. You know what I'm saying? Because they was trying to blame them for shooting somebody. So, I wish them the best. You know what I'm saying? And instead of y'all over here, you know, with the negative comments about their union, you should bless it. And ask that, you know, Allah be very present in their union. Especially now that, you know, they have a little one on the way. So, may Allah bless them, and I pray everything, you know, works out in their favor. You know what I'm saying? Forget what everybody got to say, because ain't nobody was really there. Forget them folks. But as far as Thug, bro, you weird. It's just a lot of weirdo shit going on. And Mariah the Scientist, you messy as fuck too. And I didn't know that song Burning Blue was about him, because now it's like, it kind of irritates me to listen to it now, because it's like, bitch. And it's a good song too, I'm not gonna lie. Mariah can sing. She can make a hit. She can. I give 10s when it's due. Burning Blue is my shit. But it's like, you made that about him. Bitch, he was never burning for you and won't. So, I hope you come to terms with that. Next topic. I want to talk about how Netflix season 2s are snapping. Wednesday season 2 was phenomenal. It was everything. It actually exceeded my expectations for a season 2. They went like, I'm talking about in it. They went in. You feel me? I'm like, oh, wow. Like, y'all said, no, season 2 has to be a banger. And when I tell you a banger, down from the actors, down to the storyline, down to the designs, I'm talking about, it went stupid. Y'all done brought the grandmama out. Y'all ate down. The asylum and everything, like, oh my gosh, like how everybody's stuff was intertwining and shit. Like, bro, it was amazing as hell. I loved it. They need to hurry up and start. They probably already making season 3. Yeah. Oh, and then they didn't even put the whole thing of season 2 out. They had like a half of season 2 and then released the other half of season 2. And when I tell you, I enjoyed that. It made me like, more, 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 more. And when I tell you, nigga, they gave us more. I'm talking about they got Pugsley in the field, you heard? Pugsley and the boy who controls the bugs and stuff like that, they got tall as hell. They really did. Them boys sprouted. Because I think it was like either a year or some change before season 2 came out. And y'all know how puberty and shit work. So yeah, I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. I enjoy the Addams Family. I really do. I watched all them damn movies. And then, you know, it's just amazing. And then if you're into anime, I was watching what's that show called? Sakamoto Days. It's called Sakamoto Days, and I love it. He's an ex hitman, retired family man now, taking care of his daughter and all that. And you know, he was, you know, a low but I seen the time, so I said a low on it. So yeah, it's a really good anime show. It's intriguing than a mug, I tell you that much. And you know, I encourage you guys to go watch it. Go watch it. I'm not gonna spoil it or anything like that, but you would have to watch it. It's not your typical, oh, retired hitman takes care of family and does nothing. Nah, shit get real. Shit is real, for real, for real. And I love it. And the women on that show, their strength and how crazy they are. Mwah. I love it. I love everything about that. Them bitches are greasy. Do you hear me? Now, one scene had me looking like this a little bit. I said, oh, this done lost her mind. Lose it again. Alright? Because I be like, I watch anime like, you got to get in the field. Them boys is not playing with you. You needs to be out there. You feel me? Sure, they not bullshitting. They want they ones bad. Immediately. They're not playing. Oh, Sakamoto is also doing the like half season 2 thing also. Like a little bit, like majority of season 2 is out, but like with the last couple of episodes that involves them taking like this course for like hitmen or something like that. I never knew it would have gotten that wild. For real. As far as like when it came to that course, like, bruh, I'm not gonna tell y'all anything. I really just encourage you guys to go watch it. But when I tell you, the shit is like, oh, niggas is tripping. Oh my gosh. And I'm like, woo! I need more. Where is it? I need more. I need more. I'm trying to find a bang, y'all. Oh, and I'm still watching JoJo's Adventures. Now, how I am about anime is simply, you know how everybody likes to like, sometimes it's like, oh, if you didn't watch this anime, you're not really an anime fan. I'm like, bitch, I watch what I want to watch. I watch what I want to watch. And I feel like I'm picky when it comes to anime. I can't just watch everything. And some animes just be making me raise my eyebrow. If you get my drift, I just be like, I'm not really messing with it like that. I'm not fucking with it. Like, no, because like the relationships and how they're portrayed, I'm uncomfortable. I'm good. Like, that's a child. You're a grown man. Why are we doing this? You know what I'm saying? Well, that's a grown woman. He's a little boy. Why are we doing this? No. But yeah, I'm very picky when it comes to anime. I really, really, really want you guys to go watch Wednesday and Sakamoto Days. It's good shit. It's on Netflix. You can go watch it. Yeah. Oh, I did tell you guys that I have 2 topics that are missing. Like I said, we're gonna wing it. Now, I've been on TikTok. I got on TikTok this morning, and for the last 2 days, it's been everybody's been on Kelly Price's ass lately, and I'm in agreement because she's not a nice person. She's not a nice girl at all. Uh, she's very rude. I will say, not me moving my computer, but I will say, when I seen her, cause East Point, Georgia does Wind Down Wednesdays, and they have artists come up and perform. You know what I'm saying? I was recently at a Wind Down Wednesday, and I got to see Kiki Wyatt. I got to see Carl Thomas, and who came out? Raheem Devon, and I didn't get to see Tyrese. I really wasn't interested in seeing him, but he came like super late, but he still performed. I want to keep that, as a thing. The man still came and performed. Like, just because I didn't want to see him doesn't mean others didn't want to see him, and he still was able to come and perform. So yeah, I'm happy for the people who were able to see, him perform and get his music. Not that I hate his music. I don't hate his music. I just wasn't trying to see him perform because I'm like, what you gonna be on that stage talking about, sir? Huh? You gonna cry? Because it's okay to cry, but like, baby, who did it now? You know what I'm saying? Lord. But yeah. I really enjoyed Kiki Wyatt. Like, I really did. She did the runs and everything that she be doing and all of that. I'm talking about, she gonna be at the ones that ones talking about, my throat hurt, y'all. You know how she country as hell. She was like, y'all, you know what I'm saying? My throat hurt. She said, yeah, my throat. Literally was saying it like that, right? Said that shit and then got over there. It was like, I said, ain't nothing don't hurt over there, girl. Give her some tea. She'll be all right. And that's exactly what happened. Okay, she shut it down. We was up there standing on our toes yelling for her because I know I was hooping and hollering. Shoot. Now, back to my original point. She also came to Wind Down Wednesday for East Point and performed. And I seen her, and I honestly and truly, in my opinion, I didn't like her performance because she was doing more talking about how people was like hating on her and all of this stuff like that, which is, okay, people are hating on you, but you gonna sing? I swear she was talking more than she was singing. I swear to God. And people were just like, girl, sister, honey, sing the muff song, shout. Like, you playing. Sing the song. Why are we still here having this conversation? Sing the song. And she was barely singing, so I didn't enjoy her performance at all. And then, like I said, she's a mean girl. I knew she was a mean girl when Selena Johnson had to go off on her ass and tell her and her black gums that she better not try that shit again. Actually, wrong person. Selena Johnson went off on Nikki Goldberg with that. Wrong person. But it just goes to show, the show R&B Divas showed so many nasty spirits within these women, and unfortunately, Kelly was one of them. It's in my pocket. She was. And y'all know what I always say. I always say it costs $0 to be a great person. It really does. It costs $0. You're not going to be perfect all the time. You're going to have some issues, some tips and everything in life, of course. Not asking for perfection. Only Allah gets to ask that. And even then, he doesn't even ask that. She doesn't ask that. So, it costs you everything to be a mean person. And let me tell you something. It's going to cost you everything. Because nobody's checking. Nobody's caring. And that's just that. She's over here talking, Kelly Price is talking about, black women are mean girls and stuff like that. Always doing this and that and that. And I can agree like this much because, yes, black women do be on other black women's ass and start hating and shit like that. Agreed. But Kelly, you are also the black woman you were speaking of. And then also, while making that statement, you were making MAGA talking points, talking about where DEI hires. Bitch, ain't you a DEI hire? And you was big and shit? Like, let's girl, don't do that. Let's not do that, ma'am. Let's not do that. Because it was very much given DEI hire for you back in the day. And then for you to speak on Mariah in any form when it comes to disrespect is crazy as frig. I'm gonna just say it's crazy as fuck. Because it's like, wasn't this the woman with putting you on stage and putting you on? Is it what she get for putting y'all on? And I'm going to make it a point that in this industry, this music industry, whether the music industry, movie industry, talk host, it doesn't matter. Any industry that requires you to be seen by the masses, for her to be biracial, but very, very pro-black, the only white woman I had seen her with was Celine. It's literally, I don't really recall her being around a lot of white folks like that. I don't. And we can look up her hit. The father of her children are black. And for her at that time in the 90s to bring a plus size, dark skinned black woman beside her and tell the world, hey, she's the shit. She can sing, which Kelly Price can sing. We're not ever going to take that away from her. She can sing a house down. But nobody cares about that when you're a mean person. You need to have a good spirit inside. Because now when I hear you sing, I'm like, where's Kiki at? Because, bitch, outsing her. And let's see you do that. Because I don't know you're not doing that. Because Kiki was on R&B Divas, I think. Because isn't there like two? No. That show was like for the actress. Yeah, it's R&B Divas. Even Kiki was on that show like, girl, what the fuck? She was at the table when Selena Johnson read Nikki down like that. She was trying to save Nikki. She was like, baby, you ain't got to talk about her guns, black bitch. I know she went in the car and cried laughing. Because I would have laughed right there, honestly and truly. That was me. Because you can't play on people's top and then not want people. Selena was like, bitch, I don't care. I cry. Woo. And me and her got the same last name, so it was just going to happen anyway. I've never known the nigga with the last name Johnson to give a fuck whether we was related or not. Because I don't care neither. She, if anything, anyway. But I'm just saying, you can't talk about mean girls and, girl, you're also a mean girl. Like, girl, you're talking about yourself. Look within. You know what I'm saying? Because what you are is what you get. So and like I said, in the same breath, here you are again being a mean girl, calling us DEI hires. Bitch, hell no. You can't be talking to people like that. You can't be talking to people like that. No, that's not how it works. Last subject. I'm going political with this last subject. We're not going to be too much on it. But we own it. Like, first of all, this white lady, this cracker, this Karen, her name is something. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to go find it. Because I'm on. Yep. So, her name is Tori Branham. She calls ICE on a Hyundai plant. They round up 420. I heard it was about like 420 South Koreans. Rounded up everybody in there, right? They're here on work visas to work at that plant and also train the Americans to work at the new plant that would have been here in 2026. Guess why that's not happening anymore? Come on. Use your brains. You got it. This cracker right here. She calls them fucking folk, gets them to round those people up. Now South Korea is like, bro, are we not down here making the chits for the, it's for the, give me a minute, y'all. Give me a minute. They're making chips that you put into girl, let me tell you something. they're making something that's very essential to us. Let's just say that. I mean, Hyundai is a car plant. Hyundai is a car plant. But I think they were working on other things also that I guess when they're making, like, it was a battery plant. So I guess when something goes out, I really should have brought up more details about this. I apologize, y'all. But she just bankrupted all of Georgia. Yep, all of Georgia will be bankrupt. And everybody was like, oh, yeah, Hyundai can do that, but like tariffs. Yeah, tariffs that we gotta pay, dipshit. The fuck are you talking about? Do you honestly and truly not know how tariffs work? I'm just looking in the comments now and finds out half of Alabama works at Hyundai. So my thing with this is, if foreign people are putting jobs here in America, because, you know, America ain't got shit to generate no motherfucking jobs. We done took all of that out during the 50s and 60s when y'all took all the plants away, and the last bit of it in the 70s are now destroyed. We don't have any. No, just no. That's why I was confused on, what do you mean you're agreeing with Trump with the tariffs and that will make us more money and more jobs? Bitch, what leverage do you even have to be pulling shit like that? We don't have any factories here. And when we did, y'all fucking destroyed that so them people could come over here and get their own factories. Y'all thought that white America wasn't supposed to work at simple jobs like that. But then a corporate white American and a poor trash white American gonna sit here and tell the person of color and the black man and woman that we can't or shouldn't have those jobs because we shouldn't. But y'all cracker asses is not gonna do the jobs. You're not. The majority of a white man is in corporate or he's on the police force. Simple as that. Them white men is not taking out your trash. Them white men are not building y'all's houses and these damn buildings around y'all. They're not building shit like that. And if you do see these white men and women, it's this much as a percentage versus the Mexicans and black men who are on the site building that. You don't see white men coming and clean and cut y'all grass and do all that. We doing that. So the jobs that they say that we shouldn't have, they asses is not gonna do it. Y'all just took money out of everybody's pockets in Georgia and also other states, also and potentially in other states. Because now what Hyundai is going to do, and I agree with, take all that shit up out of there. If this is what the fuck we're going to do, and you know that I have workers over here with work permits, and this is the shit that you're pulling, fuck you, fuck the plant. We're taking this shit up out of here. We're going to Canada. We're going to Mexico. We're going to, I don't give a damn if they was going to Timbuktu, anywhere but here. Do you understand me? America don't deserve shit as far as white people are concerned. So now we don't have shit. Again, thank you, Trump, for destroying the country inside out. You old, gnarled, wrinkled, baggy bitch. Orange, I forgot to say that. My God. Like, can you, like, kind of speed up your death process a little bit? Like, can you hurry that up? We have shit to do. I don't have time for all this shit. I don't have time for another 3 years with this bullshit. I promise you I don't. I don't. You're not even supposed to be in the White House. You rigged the election. Now you're just rigging this whole country out of its infrastructure and it's whatever. He wants to send National Guard and shit over in Chicago, and the dumb motherfuckers is like, well, don't you want the crime to stop? I'm like, what the fuck is you talking about? There's a whole felon as a fucking president, and this is the shit that you got to say to me? Huh? Then recently, the Rolex store got robbed in Chicago. How convenient for the Rolex store to be robbed in broad daylight around this time that Trump wants to send the National Guard. And you're not sending any National Guards to help anything. You're not helping these towns. You're terrorizing. You're trying to invoke fear in the American people so they won't drag your ass out by that little bit of scalp that you have left from that White House. That's exactly what he's doing. He knows his time is coming, whether he dies or whether they snatch his ass up out of that White House. Then now all of a sudden he's a white hat for pedophiles. Oh, so he gets to test the children and all of that shit, but and snitch on the same time. He's an informant. I'm like, y'all do know how an informant becomes an informant, right? So, he was still I don't want to hear that shit. He's still on the list, and we know he's number one on that list along with others, and simple as that. Those files are going to come out. They're going to come out. And that's just that. Simple as that, B. Like, ain't no way around it. Y'all don't see that the pillars of these people are falling before you? Rome has fallen. It's crumbling. The Colosseum ain't no more. And you know what? I'm starting to think the revolution, will be televised because yeah. Oh, if you guys don't know, Africa just said fuck Google and they have their own internet now, and I'm so happy for Mother Africa. Them crackers. Okay? No. We need to be independent. These people don't care about us. Anything to kill us to make $1, they're going to do it. They're going to do it. And Africa is done with that, and they're done with Google, and I love it. I love it. Well, y'all, this concludes the episode. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I want you guys to stay focused. I want you guys to stay alert. Don't dwell too much into the politics because it will, get you worried and get your mind up and everything like that. Watch some SpongeBob. I actually have it playing right now. You know what I'm saying? So, watch a show. Get your mind right. Do what you need to do and go for a walk or whatever the case may be. And Musa. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, this is the Mynf podcast. This is Chairman Teflon Don at your service, and I love you guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I have to do better on sharing these videos. Yeah, but I love you guys, and like, share, subscribe. I know y'all see these skinny arms. They're stretching. But yeah, love you guys. Peace.